Okay, so United States and Donald Trump is Sinazor. Sinazor means he's center of focus of the world now on hourly basis, not on the daily basis. On hourly basis, the new rule are being floated from America nowadays, and everyone is looking at America. What new rule will come? First, they started deporting the Latin American illegal immigrants to America. This is the first they started. Then all of a sudden, their illegal immigrant of Colombia. Now, those illegal immigrants they were flying on the airspace of the Colombia. That kind of Guasto Petro, Mr. Guasto Petro, he denied taking the illegal immigrant where they were coming like a prisoner. Now there the shouting has started. And post that illegal immigrants they started being dropped in the India. Post that the El Salvador, Guatemala and Panama they started taking illegal immigrants from America. So it is confirmed new that illegal immigrants they were parked in the Panama and they would be deported to countries through UN airplane, United Nations airplane, not USA airplane. That was the new news. Now news is coming that America is scrapping its very known visa called EB1, EB5 visa. EB5 visa. It is for trade treaty visa. If America is making trade treaty with any country and that country businessman is investing into America and he pays $1 million, then he can get resident status out there. Then he can invest there. EB1 visa. They have EB5 visa. They have scrapped EB5 visa and they have brought something called gold card. Gold card will cost $5 million. Pay $5 million and there is nothing called resident and non-resident. Take green card directly. Pay 5 million and take green card. I mean they are selling green card now in the name of gold card. Give 5 million and take green card. And there do whatever you want to do. You can invest there, you can start a company. And this is a good sign for the American citizen also because so many rich people will come to America and they will start company out there and they will get job and American government is also getting lot of money. Now, in that sense, why this is in news? Because America has maximum debt from the international community. Either it is internationally monetary fund or World Bank. If that America is that much in debt, $38 trillion is debt on America. $38 trillion. Now, $5 million is one green card cost or one gold card cost. They are in plan to float 10 million green card citizens, green card selling. This is what can be better word. Selling of green card, 10 million. In that sense, they will get $50 trillion. They can repay $38 trillion debt and they will have lot of money. And 10 million, the businessmen, they will come to America and they will invest out there. Then there, American people will get job. So one every 10 fingers are in butter now. That is the scenario of Donald Trump. Now, this debt, the foreign debt, looks like the biggest hurdle on America in foreign debt. Foreign debt, foreign loan is very high on America. There is no country in the world which has foreign debt more than $5 trillion. Japan, sometimes it is called they are around $8 trillion. But more or less, more than $5 trillion is not debt on any country. But America has $38 trillion debt. Anyway, I have some data for the Indian debt. The India has two kind of debt. One debt is from IMF, International Monetary Fund. They have given money to India. That is IMF. One debt. This is what IMF declared that this much money I have given to India. They have to repay me the debt, and that is $2 trillion, around 1.7 trillion. This is what America $2 trillion around $2 trillion is the debt on India. This is what International Monetary Fund is saying. where India is saying that including International Monetary Fund, World Bank, other private organizations, we have not taken debt more than $700 billion. One is saying $2 trillion, and one is saying adding everyone, we have not taken more than $700 billion. Now, debt on India right now, it is around $700 billion. That is as per the government. Looking at the GDP, gross domestic gross domestic product, means how much is the production of the country, that sits at $3.3 trillion. $3.3 trillion, $700 billion is around, they say it is around 20% of our GDP is our debt. That much is. Where IMF is saying 57% of our GDP is from us only. But anyway, I have a statistics that India has taken loan from which year and what is the kind of Indian loan scenario. Because no, every country, if America is the source of democracy, then democracy started in America. If democracy started in America, then America is considered as source of democracy. In that sense, the whatever America would be doing, other democratic country would be doing that one. Now America is in phase to wipe out all its debt. It doesn't want that someone call America as a debt country which is under a debt, under loan. So, in that sense, Donald Trump is working toward debt free America. So, in that sense, India would also try debt free India. I'm not saying that India will sell its citizenship the way America is doing, but it may happen in that fashion in near future. Okay, anyway, how much India has taken debt? It is called that till 1970, 1947, India was independent. Till 1970, India more or less it was debt free. It has not taken debt from anyone in the globe. Means India was very powerful country earlier. It's a silver coin that was in 1912, 1 rupee coin was $12. Still 12 gram silver coin would cost $12 still. So that was the India in 1912. 1900 till 70. Okay, India did not take any debt. 1970, 1980, 1980, India took $15 billion debt. So in next 10 years, the India took debt every year, and in 1980, the net debt of India was was $15 billion. In 10 years, $15 billion India took as debt. In 1985, India net debt was $38 trillion. In next 5 years, it took around around $23 trillion as debt. Now India started degrading. In 1966 or 67 time frame, India has kicked out all its nickel coin, nickel, copper. These were the coin that was in India, nickel coin. And 1966 still, Indian rupee was valid in United Arab Emirates, this kind of country. When Indian rupee, the coin was in nickel and copper and this kind of thing. In 1966, they brought in new paisa, naya paisa, new paisa, and those were aluminum coins or stainless steel coin. So that became below 1 rupee, I believe it was aluminum. 25 paise, 50 paise was stainless. Otherwise, 1 paise, 2 paise, 3 paise was aluminum. Other before that, it was nickel or copper. So that much other country they did not want to go down that much. So they brought in their own currency. And from 1966 onwards, Indian economy, India did something kind of whatever it is. Means it brought down its economy worth, brought down its rupee power. Rupee power in 1966-67 time frame. There is an economic word for it. So India kind of it brought in deliberately the value of rupee, and in that sense, means India became weaker by 1970. This is in coarse term we can say. Now 1970, then India started taking loan. By then, Indian rupee was common in many countries. Burma was using Indian rupees, and then many countries till United Arab Emirates till 1966. In 1912, till Mozambique in Africa, Indian silver coin was used. That much powerful it was. So by 1917, that is 23 year of independence, India became a very weak country in economy. In 1970, not only Indian rupee came as aluminium coin, India started taking loan. And 1985, $38 billion was the loan. 1990, $73 billion was loan. In next 5 years, India took, I believe, around how much it is? Around $36 billion loan India took in next 5 years. First 10 years from 1970 to 1980, $15 billion. 1980 to 85, 38 billion dollar. Means around 23 in 5 years. Next 5 years, 1990, $73 billion. Next 5 years, more than $30 billion they took loan. 1991, $83 billion. In 1 year, they took $10 billion as loan. And that came as 28% of their GDP at that time only. Means by 1991, India became completely bankrupt country. By 1991 only. 1996, India was $93.7 billion as debt. 2001, India was $100 billion as debt. Everywhere around 25% was the of the GDP. Okay, 2006, India was $139 billion in debt. 2007, $172 billion in debt. 2006 to 2007, Manmohan Singh period. In 1 year, India took around $30 billion at debt. 1 year only, record at that time. 2007, 2008, $224 billion at debt. 2007, $172 billion debt. 2008, 224 billion at debt, and it was 18% of the GDP. Means false GDP they were showing to say that oh, your debt is the main thing. What GDP and this thing they are showing that you can falsify, but debt you cannot falsify. Debt if you falsify, then foreign people will come and say that you have taken this much money from us. Why you are saying wrong thing? So debt you cannot falsify anyway. 2010 so $260 billion as debt. 2012 $360 billion as debt. In 2 years $100 billion debt they increased. 2014 when new prime minister came into the picture, at that time debt was $446 billion as debt. 2018 $529 billion as debt. This is Indian perspective. International Monetary Fund perspective is in trillion. That way I am not counting. 2000, 2018, 2000, I believe 21. It is $573 trillion of debt. 2022, $616 trillion of debt. As of now, 2024, $711 at debt. So new government in 10 years, 10 year, the debt increased to $3 billion. $300 billion debt the new government has increased in 10 years. With $30 billion per year it took. I won't say it is good, better than Congress government or it is worse to Congress government. I would say it is in same line. Means Indian policy is going on with some fixed mentality. The way it is going, the debt is growing, and that's how the power of rupee is decreasing. Now it is around 87 rupee per dollar. In 113 years, 1912 to 2013, in 113 years, 113 years, 1 rupee $12 to $1.87. 1,000 times Indian 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 financial condition has gone down. Till 1970 there was no loan, no debt on India. India was that much powerful. In around 1970, India brought green revolution. Green revolution means please don't use the ox way of plowing the agriculture field. That is bad thing. Don't use manure, that is bad thing. Use fertilizer, urea, DAP. Do agriculture during 1960s only it came, 66, 67, something like that. Indira Gandhi period, when she took as oath, kind of very dark period. Now, when she took as an oath, now the agriculture was, they promoted agriculture from tractor and manure and fertilizer. See the condition. When they started green revolution, that money, that agriculture from fertilizer, agriculture from tractor, not through the conventional way. When conventional way of agriculture was there, then 1 rupee was $12. Now, when modern way of agriculture came in India, now it is $1 87 rupees. Okay, yeah, I'll bring another data. Till 2000, America used to release set of F visa for a student can go and study there, F visa or H visa. Someone can go and work in America. The H visa per year and F visa per year till 2000, those were maximum, half of it were unused. No one was going there. American visa, that American embassy was releasing, American government was releasing, half of the visa were unused. No one was going there. Now see the condition, that now the condition is that around 1 million illegal Indian immigrants are in America. See the condition of India now. Prior, no one was going there. They were asking, requesting to come there. That's why visa were unused. Now, visa are completely filled, and on top of it, 1 million people are illegal in America from India only. 40 million are illegal from worldwide. This is the new way of agriculture, new way of economy. This is called democratic system in the world. Now every country is following. Nepal also has come to democracy. See the condition. Anyway, I don't know how long it would go like this. God would help India. This is what I can say now.